Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. So for this series, I thought I would like to play the game Battlezone from 1998. This is the Redux version on Steam, and I first discovered this game back when I was a child. My dad had the jewel case and the instruction manual, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever. But I was terrible at it. I couldn't win to save my life, and I still want to finish it. I still want to play it. And I've played some of it, but I've not played it in over 2 years, and so I thought now would be a great time to jump back into it, and I could post videos for you guys to force myself to finish it. Before we get too deep into it, I just give you a rundown of the setting. This is set in the Cold War. It's the 1960s, and the space race is it's a hoax. It's made up to draw attention away from the fact that the United States and Soviet Union are having a massive war in space, spanning multiple planets and moons. I know for sure we're on Earth's moon, Mars, Venus, I think some of Jupiter's moons. And I think it's a really cool concept and setting. It's also interesting because this game is a action strategy game, if I'm not mistaken. So you're in the first person perspective, driving around a tank on the moon, shooting enemies, and at the same time you're trying to build your base and command other units to fight with you. And so to show you what it's all about, I'll show you the intro the designers so graciously made for us, and that'll give you a feel for what the game is about and kind of like.
Cycler, deploy on Eastern Geyser and build Razor.
Acknowledge, Grizzly 1.
Turret 2, take up position next to Turret 1 at Western entrance.
Yes, sir. Grizzly 1, radar arrays detect an unidentified craft approaching from the northern canyon. Razor complete.
Razor 1, take my wing. Let's investigate.
Yes, sir. Grizzly 1, we have a large force approaching from the east. Await additional information. Grizzly 1, bogies dropped off radar.
Razor 1, take my 6.
On my way.
I'm gonna thump them. On my way.
Grizzly 1, they're coming in fast.
Razor 1, let's move to intercept.
Grizzly 1, I need help. There are too many of them. Let's see, hold on.
I'm in trouble. I've got to eject.
Alright, and there you have it. One of the most epic intros a younger me could ever imagine. And now you get a feel for what's going on. As you might notice at the beginning of the cinematic, there was a little green grid looking tank, and that's because this game is actually based on an arcade game from the 80s where you command a tank and just shoot enemies on a kind of flat plane. Someone took that idea and it's like, hey, that's a cool idea, let's make it even bigger. And here we are. So you have two choices of campaign. There's the Stars and Stripes, there's the United States, and there's the Red Brigade, where you play as Soviet Union. And you can see Jupiter there, which implies there is Jupiter in the campaign at some point. We're going to be playing through the Stars and Stripes because, they're the good guys, I suppose, in this, and because the campaign is supposedly much easier. And since I have played through some of these missions in the past, and we have to start over to show you guys what's going on, hopefully I'll get back in the swing of things with some familiar missions, and it'll go well for everyone. So yeah, let's jump right in.
Sometimes it bugs me that Armstrong and Shepard get all the credit. But we all wanted to win the Cold War. And we were ready to commit our lives to getting the biomedal. The military boys used all the material that had fallen to Earth. And they still needed more. They went looking for a few cowboys to do the job. And in the end, they orchestrated the world's biggest cover-up. They snuck a whole army into space and not a soul knew a thing. But now it's time. People should know why it was so important that we won the space race. People should know what happened to all those who went missing. The dead should get their honors. They should have their place in history. Because history has a way of repeating itself.
Commander, we've discovered a deposit of biometal along with some strange radar signatures. Build a scavenger and escort it to the biometal deposit.
Recycler here. Construction
Okay,
started.
so we've got our base here. That's a recycler. It builds units. I'm building a
Building
scavenger,
complete.
which can collect metals we need. There are some choices of tank here. There's a Grizzly, our main battle tank, and some heavier things. It's a bomber. That's a scout. This is, I think, more rocket based. I'm gonna go with the Grizzly because it's very effective and easy to use kind
Getting
of tank.
scrap. Following.
So as you can see here on the interface, I can give the units orders through this menu on the top left. I just told the recycler to follow me. And I'm currently escorting the scavenger to a field of biometal, which is the resource you collect in this game. The lore of the game is that there was a
Grizzly
meteor
1,
shower.
we've got a situation. Unidentified vehicles are approaching your position from the southwest.
This really interesting thing called biometal that you want to collect. Here's our first contact with the
Estimates
Russians.
show that you are heavily outnumbered. Protect the scavenger and retreat to outpost 3.
Okay. We've taken out our first enemy. And now our scavenger is going to
Scavenger here.
hopefully
Following.
follow me back this way. And I'm going
Good
to try
work.
to take out this tank
Unfortunately,
behind
we've
us.
got another scavenger out there that's being threatened by Soviet wingmen.
Alright, we've got another scavenger to look out for. Let's go take care of that as best we can. So what you saw back there was a flanker. That is the standard Russian tank. I think it's technically their light tank, and the fact it's about as strong as I am says a lot. This game is quite unforgiving. Remember, it came out in 1998, back when games had 2 modes, hard and don't play. I say it's unforgiving as that guy walks up to me and doesn't cause any damage at all. You know how it is. Alright, let's get our guy home without him getting killed. Oh, there's a ping to our left. Somewhere. Be coming into view anytime now, I'm sure.
Good work, Grizzly 1. We've confirmed that the hostile vehicles are of Soviet origin. They've maneuvered around Outpost 3 and are headed towards Eagle's Nest 1. Await further orders from NSDF Command.
And that was the first mission. There you go. Not too hard, kind of simple. Let's see what this is here says. We've confirmed the invading units are Soviet. As the CIA believed, the Soviets have a counterpart to our NSDF, which is the National Space Defense Force, called the Cosmic Colonist Army, or CCA. Their goals are in direct conflict with ours. The CCA forces avoided Outpost 3 and moved on to attack our main base at Eagle's Nest 1. Their attack caught our base defenses off guard, and casualties are high. NSDF Command is now recalling all combat units to help defend Eagle's Nest 1. The Soviets have already destroyed our primary recycler, which is the main unit you have to build things, and all building functions are currently inoperable. A training recycler, the NSDF Montana, is en route to help resurrect the base defenses. The brass wants you back at Eagle's Nest 1, where you will take command of all NSDF combat forces. Alright, so let's take on Eagle's Nest 1. Let's see what this has for us. Our engineering report says we're going to have the Recycler Montana available to help us build stuff, and it's got defenses, which are Badger turrets. What's interesting in this game is your defensive units, which are
This
turrets.
is General Collins, Commander. You're just in time. The first Soviet attack has destroyed all of Eagle's Nest 1's defenses. Check your radar. We've got additional Soviet forces coming in from the southeast. They're targeting the command tower and our solar arrays. Protect these structures at all costs. If we lose them, we're finished.
No scrap storage.
Right, so what's interesting about the other units you have is that your defensive units have to deploy in the ground and are stationary while defending. Wow, I'm having a tough time taking out these basic enemies. There's another one here.
Soviet forces are withdrawing, Commander. It won't be long before they regroup for another attack. The NSDF recycler Montana has been called back to the base. She's a training vehicle, but she does have turret building capabilities. Use her to build some turrets and set up a defensive perimeter around the base.
That's our recycler. We've just sent it to a geyser so it can be powered. We are currently regenerating health, and there should be ammo somewhere.
Recycler here.
There it is. And we want turrets.
Construction
A
started.
lot of them. Because we need some kind of defenses.
Building complete.
Let's see if we can build
Recycler
any
here.
more.
Construction
Awesome.
started.
I'm not sure where the Soviets are going to come from, so we gotta be
Building
careful
complete.
where we put our turrets.
Deploying.
Let's put one
You're the
here.
boss.
And let's put
Badger here.
one. Let's say here.
You're the boss.
And if those are too far away to be of any help, we can move them later. Hopefully.
Recycler here.
You see how the
Turret
interface is
deployed.
cool because you can use the number pad or number keys to issue commands, making it kind of seamless how you can give commands while you
Recycler
fight.
here. Turret deployed.
I think it's really cool how they did it. Yeah, and our scavengers are out collecting more scrap. There they are, bringing it back so we can
Recycler
build
here.
more turrets.
Construction started.
Music got intense all of a sudden. I guess that's a sign.
Building complete. Badger here.
We're trying to protect these towers over here. Well, a tower and that array. So we're going to put one turret
You're the boss.
over here. Hopefully it can take out any Soviets that get too close. Yeah, they're very nice in this part of the game. They give you some time to prepare, which is appreciated.
Turret deployed.
I've not played this game enough to know what all these buildings do,
Recycler here.
which is
Construction
not
started.
ideal, but I guess we'll learn together then.
Building complete.
Let's put this
Badger here.
one. Oops. Put
You're
that
the
one back
boss.
here to protect that building, which I kind of forgot we had to keep safe. Hopefully we're ready for the Soviets when they get here. So this is a way to repair your ship. Or yeah, if it gets damaged, you can go in there. Oh, here we go.
Turret
Here we
deployed.
go. First wave coming in. How exciting.
Base under attack.
I missed them. And those badgers are not doing anything right now. There we go. I need those guys to do a little more. There we go. They damaged him pretty well before I even showed up. It's very good.
Recycler here.
Let's get another
Construction
turret.
started.
More the merrier, as they say. We'll pop this one a little bit
Building
farther
complete.
along this ridge.
Badger here. You're the boss.
Here comes our scavenger with more resources. Oh, and in this game you have multiple weapons you can use. I've been using the AT Stabber. It's like a small rocket launcher almost, as you've just seen. There's the minigun. The Badgers use those. It looks like this. It's a Thumper, which is a
Turret deployed.
kind of unique weapon to this game. It causes like an earthquake. And there's a mortar, which you can fire, and then after you fire it, you can manually detonate it, or let it hit the ground, depending. I stick to the AT Stabber for the most part, at least in this part, because it's more
Recycler
effective.
here.
But
Construction
against
started.
buildings and stuff, the mortars are a better way to go. And that repetitive
complete.
beeping sound is me gaining whole strength
Badger
or
here.
health, essentially. Let's deploy this one guess over here.
You're the boss.
I'm really not sure the best place to put everything. I don't know where they're coming from this direction again. Alright. Well, now we know.
Base under attack.
Turret deployed.
Okay, these turrets doing their job very nicely. That's what I like to see.
Recycler here. Construction started. Building complete. Badger here. You're the boss.
That angle might be a bit too steep for him to be any help, but we will see. There he goes. You can change the mini-map into a full map view,
No scrap on radar.
or into a smaller kind of 3D map of the landscape. It's neat, you know.
Turret deployed.
Yeah, if you guys have any questions about how this game works, feel free to comment about it and I'll try to answer it. I didn't do a great job of explaining all the mechanics, I'm sure. But you're smart, so hopefully you'll pick up more of it just watching.
Recycler here. Construction started.
Yeah, let's build some more turrets, you know? Why not?
Building complete.
Is there a limit to how many I can have of one unit? I don't actually know. I also don't like how they've not come back here yet. I'm gonna put another turret back here just to be safe,
You're the boss.
in case they try to flank
Commander,
us.
reinforcements are returning from Outpost 2. Rendezvous at the Northern Solar Array.
The northern solar array. That should be over here. Oh, there they are. Got two razors,
Yes,
which are
sir.
scouts.
Yes, sir.
Oh, a razor and a grizzly. Even better.
Turret deployed. Yes, sir. Standing by. Oh,
Have
follow
both
the
follow
leader.
me
Who's
as we
next?
move to engage the Soviet forces. Ooh, this might not work out too well for us. We've got multiple hostiles. Oh, APC, that's bad news. That thing will deploy a bunch of infantry. That will give us a very tough time. If we can take it out before it deploys, that would be fantastic. Alright, and it looks like the turrets over here did their job and took out whatever was over here. That's wonderful. And there's the tanks following me.
Razor here. Engaging
I'll
thrusters.
send them
Yes, sir.
each different places to cover other sides of the base.
Recycler here. Construction started. Building complete. Recycler here.
Pilot
Construction started.
defeated.
Satellite recon indicates that an overwhelming Soviet strike force has just landed to the north and to the west. I'm ordering a full evacuation of Eagle's Nest 1. Repeat, we are pulling out of Eagle's Nest 1.
Well, that's upsetting.
Commander, all of our key personnel have reached transports 1 and 2. Disregard all previous orders and escort these two transports to the north launch pad.
Okay.
Razor here. Protecting. Who's next? Protecting the flock.
Awaiting orders.
Have them follow me.
Following.
And we're
Awaiting
trying to
orders.
reach a launch pad
Following.
over here.
Badger here. Got your 6.
Let's see if we can
Badger
get
here.
some of our defensive turrets to
Got
follow
your
me.
6. Badger here.
I'm
Got
sure
your
I'm much
6.
faster
Badger here.
than
Got your
our
6.
friendlies.
Commander, take up a position in front of the transports and look out for Soviet blockades.
You're the boss.
Yeah, we're gonna try to get our friendlies in position to help defend us. Okay, that's a problem. These are Soviet turrets, so right now they are very vulnerable, but if they get deployed, they'll be a problem. They're also quite tough. Okay, there's one down. This one looks like it has deployed, so that's bad news. how are our transports doing? Transport 2 is having some trouble. Alright guys, hang in there, hang in there.
Deployed.
Man, it's a good thing we brought friends. This would have been a really bad time if we hadn't. Alright guys, keep moving, keep moving. Doing great. Everyone's gonna make it, I feel
Badger
sure.
here.
Yeah, you just deploy
You're the
here.
boss.
Keep defending us while we get our transports to the launch pad.
Nice
Awesome,
job, Crispy
awesome.
One. Now, get to the launch pad. Well done, Commander. Well done. Attention all NSDF forces. We have successfully evacuated all ground personnel. However, we have lost Eagle's Nest 1 to the Soviets. We underestimated the Soviet strength. And we underestimated their commitment to controlling the biometal. Now their intentions are clear. If it's a war they want, then it's a war they shall get. We're relocating to Mars, where we will reassert our standing as the world's greatest superpower.
Alright, we completed that one. Let's see what it says. Your bravery and skill allowed the liberty, justice, and freedom, I think that's the name of our transports, to successfully evacuate our surviving moon forces. General Collins is impressed with your command abilities and would like to expand your responsibilities when we establish a new base on Mars. Sure. Based on our astronomical research reports, which model the likely path of the meteor shower, our scientists believe that we must find additional deposits on the Red Planet. NSDF brass want to gain sole control of Mars and reassert our standing in the arms race. The situation is dire. The Soviets now control significant biometal deposits on the Moon, and intelligence believes that they may be on Venus as well. We must not allow the CCA to control the Red Planet. Sounds like a very dangerous thing indeed. Sure. So I believe the next mission will have us going to Mars. But let's save that for next time. I think we'll wrap this episode up here. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you next time.